solitary man.
Well, good morning, gentlemen. The rain is hitting the window where I am quite heavily, and it's grey. That's the usual colour for the UK in the winter, and it looks like it's going to rain most of the day. And I thought it'd be a good time to talk about modern femons, and how for some reason they believe they are far more important in today's world than they ever were. Talk about delusional. Because femons today are offering no more than they did way back when. They can have a baby. But the femons don't really have a lot to do with the making of the baby, do they? Oh, I know they pretend they do. Oh, they'll use their pregnancy to get attention, especially from males, get sympathy and a special treatment, and tell all the males how hard work it is and what they have to go through. But a femon in a coma can still go full-term pregnancy and have a baby while she's still in a coma. That shows you that nature is basically doing all the work. But femons used to be more valuable many years ago, of course. Well, special ones, that is. They were young, single, and they were virgins. Of course, a lot of them weren't. It was just a ploy as well. But mostly all the modern femons talk about just one thing: sex. Because really, that's all they have to offer. But their attitude is terrible, isn't it? They're rude. They're arrogant. A lot of them are kind of overweight. And they treat most men as third-class citizens. And they wonder why men are walking away. Modern femon seems to have destroyed everything that attracts a man, even their looks. And because males are walking away, more and more femons crave the male attention, so they have to act crazy or do crazy things. They may get some attention for that, but they won't get a man. In today's world, there's no real point in a male getting into a long-term relationship with a femon, because it's too far one-sided. For some reason, femons think the male has to appease them all the time, and his feelings and needs mean absolutely nothing to the femon, because it's all about them. And femons have shown males, accidentally, I think, that the most important thing to them is money, materialistic things. They've shown they don't actually love or actually even care. They have completely lost any soul they ever had. So the modern man has become like the bee, jumping from one flower to the other. The funny thing is, the person who really wants a meaningful relationship and something with some substance isn't really the femon, it's the male. Because males are far deeper than femons ever will be. Femons go for show, what it appears to other people, even if it isn't true, especially if it isn't true. Of course, the modern femon drinks more than males today. They do drugs and have many sexual partners. Many years ago, that would be unacceptable. And the reason was, femons were the mothers of the babies. They bred the children inside their bodies, and their bodies should be as pure as possible. Just don't do anything to real excess if you want to have a baby. Maybe that's why there's loads of children born today that are sick already, or even dying, because they're cooked in a cheap oven. Nearly every day in the social media and the news, you see a femon acting or talking disgustingly, with entitlement up the wazoo. And every day, a man loses respect for femon. It's hard to have respect for somebody who has no respect for themselves. They're the ones that objectify themselves and degrade themselves every day. And males are doing the right thing from walking away, avoiding femons everywhere. They seem to be on a self-destruct train, but they also want to destroy you too. So stay away, gentlemen, and watch the show from a safe distance. You take it easy, fellas.
The solitary man, solitary.